to the bill. We hear a lot of really personal and emotional stories from the other side of the aisle on why this is so important to them. Whether or not this passes, abortion remains legal in Illinois. It remains legal, really, with broader legality than many, many other states where abortion is legal. This is a broad expansion. Not only does it repeal important provisions that put in statute what we value as a state, like protecting the women who die during an abortion, like protecting the rights that if parents object to their child's abortion, they don't have to pay for it. It takes out measures that we have legislated over the years because we think it's important to stand up for the people who are impacted. More than that, we are not requiring that this legislature will ever know how this bill is being interpreted. As I said earlier, we are talking about extensive changes in what it means for a fetal to be viable and what it means for the health of the patient to determine post-viability abortions. This bill will mean that if a baby requires extraordinary medical measures after they're born, doctors could determine up to the 40th week of pregnancy that that baby was never viable because it had to be flown to the NICU after it was born. This bill means that if the baby is viable, a doctor can determine that the post-viable abortion can still take place based on a number of factors that include familial health and the age of the woman. Familial health, by the way, we still haven't gotten any kind of definition for that could take on a broad range of applicability. This bill will mean that for a woman at my stage in pregnancy, where the baby responds to his dad's voice as he reads him books at night, the woman could go to the facility. The baby is perfectly healthy. But if that woman says, based on my familial health, this is medically necessary, that is allowed. We are talking about the most expansive bill we have seen in this state and across one of the most expansive across the country. We already know we've got women coming to Illinois to have abortions because we are so expansive on this issue. That will continue. This bill is not about keeping abortion legal in Illinois. This is about a massive expansion that will impact viable babies. And that is wrong. I would ask you all to please vote no.